Launch Bay at Hollywood Studios is officially closing. I know, I'm gonna miss you too. So today we're going to take you on a final visit before it's gone forever. Inside we're going to explore some Star Wars props and rare displays, and of course we are going to meet Darth Vader, Chewie, and BB-8 one last time. This is honestly the end of an era for Star Wars fans at Disney World, so let's go inside before those doors close for good. Launch Bay hasn't been around for that long, but since it opened in 2015, there's actually been several variations of Launch Bay. For example, back in the day, characters used to march out onto the courtyard, which I think just sounds like a lot of fun. There used to also be a Star Wars merch shop out there, and in here there was a theater, which the theater is still here, like there's some remnants left of that time, but in the theater they would show some behind the scenes footage from the movies. Now something that has been here for quite a while is this area with art, so it's pretty cool. You can walk around the aisles and there is concept art from the shows and movies, and all along the walls there's all these posters from all the movies. Some of them are like super old from like the 70s, so it's pretty cool to come and see like bits and pieces of what used to be.
I love that they have this poster here. If you didn't know, Return of the Jedi was originally going to be called Revenge of the Jedi, and this was the original poster art for it. So I love that they have those little like extra things here. My favorite piece of artwork here is this one right when you walk in, because it has every character from Star Wars, from Little Annie in the prequels all the way to the very last film. And I love it. If they need somewhere to store this, just send it to our apartment. I'd be happy to take it off your hands, Disney. I love this sketch of BB-8 here. Like, you can tell they were just drawing him out to see what he would look like. And here you have little notes from like the artist. Raised R2 style block and flush panel around lens. I really love that. This whole section in here has Ralph McQuarrie's original art, and I love this one of the Rancor. This guy had a very unfortunate demise over here. I feel bad for him. But how awesome is this? There's just so much everywhere.
One of the things that I really love about Launch Bay is that here it really feels like you're walking into a sort of museum. Like you're a witness to the history of Star Wars and what a phenomenon it was. While at Galaxy's Edge, and it's awesome, I love Galaxy's Edge, it's the best, but over there you're like in full immersion mode. You're in it and you are actually living in the story, in the world of Batuu. So I'm going to miss a little bit that this really feels like an exhibit.
This is where the theater used to be, and there's a couple of different entrances into Launch Bay. So if we come over the side entrance here, Estella was talking about how this is kind of an exhibit in a way, and this is what really kind of showcases that aspect of it. When you walk in here, you come into what has like props that were actually used in the films or replicas of a lot of the ships and stuff that were in here that are really cool. So over here on the side, you can see Boba's Spitfire or Slave One over here, which is really cool. You have another ship here from like the Clone Wars era, and it's just really awesome in here. Over here on the side, we have some more little like replicas and displays. Down here we have the A-Wing, we have the land speeder that Han Solo used to use, an X-Wing, the B-Wing, which is like one of the ultimately cool ships. I love seeing like Hera fly that thing in Rebels for the first time, so cool.
Let's see what this beast can do.
And then, of course, the iconic U-Wing and Tantive 4. These things are just so neat and detailed, and I love that like you can just see these here. I hope that Disney like puts them somewhere else so that we can still see them. I'm sure they'll put them in archives or something somewhere. And over here we have the dark side, so we have light side stuff over here.
As you exit the little museum, you'll get to walk into the rest of Launch Bay, and you'll be met with the cool little Launch Bay crawl here, kind of like the beginning of the movie. It is a period of celebration. You have to do it in that voice. The Star Wars saga lives on with the new adventures set in a galaxy far, far away. Here at the Launch Bay, discover the latest stories of the saga and feel the power of the Force binding us together. Our journey begins with an awakening. Welcome to a new era. How cool is that? I love that they actually like came up with their own little crawl for that. And then right by the crawl, there's a really amazing display of a Scout speeder bike, which was actually one of the 6 speeder bikes props used in the Return of the Jedi. How cool is that?
The main event of Launch Bay now are the character meet and greets. So here you can meet Chewbacca, BB-8, and Darth Vader. I love the meet and greets here because each entrance is like you're entering into that world. So Chewie kind of looks like you're entering into Yavin Base. Vader looks like you're entering like part of a Star Destroyer or the Death Star. And then BB-8's is really cool. It's like going through a little droid terminal. But I think we should definitely hop in and meet some characters. So how about we get started over with BB-8, who is by a really cool little area in there I want to show you guys. As you can see, we are entering a cantina area over here. So now, of course, we have Oga's Cantina over in Galaxy's Edge, but this used to be the place you would come and you would walk in and feel like you're in Mos Eisley. Over here, you could come and grab and get like a cool photo with a blue milk. Now we can actually get blue milk, which is awesome. We have a Dejaric table over here, which is really cool. And then I love in this area too, every once in a while they'll do photo pass photos, and you could get a lightsaber and do some really neat ones over there. And back on this side over here, I'll meet you guys around the bowl, is a neat little like hologram area that looks like where you would like plan your battles coming up. It's really cool. And then over here is our first BB-8 character meet and greet. So let's hop in and say hi to him one last time.
Hey, BB-8. Hello. Well, I'm not a Jedi. I do not possess Force powers, but I am with the Resistance, and I'm always trying to help Rey out as much as possible for you guys. BB-8, we heard some rumors that you're going to be like going somewhere else, so we really hope that we see you somewhere else. Very busy droid.
He's trying to keep the galaxy safe. That's why he's in charge of security over here.
That's why. See, he's always doing such a good job. I don't speak droid, so we need, thank God there's like a translator here. Look at that with all the cameras, it's so cute. Shall we say hi? We can say hello, say hi.
No.
Oh, I know, I'm gonna miss you too. BB-8 is undoubtedly one of the cutest droids of all time, and I'm genuinely gonna miss him. Like I'm a little sad that I won't be able to just come and like just say hello to him, take a couple pictures, watch him do his security job so well. It's just like, it's a very cool interaction. I think it's the only one with like a droid that really feels like it's listening to you and like talking back to you. So I think I'm gonna miss that.
It's not just about the original trilogy here in Launch Bay, because we actually get to see a replica of Rey's outfit and land speeder from The Force Awakens, which is really cool. And you get to see just how massive her speeder really is. It is freaking huge. It's like larger than a speeder bike, but not quite as big as a land speeder. And I think that's really awesome. She built that.
At my side,
Oh my goodness.
you will not regret your decision to serve the Empire.
I'm not serving the
May
Empire.
regret the decision not to.
Uh-oh. I don't know. He might pull me to the dark side today. But I just talked to BB-8 though, so I don't know. We might just, maybe we'll just say hi to our friends.
Today, you have become one more reason for the rebels to be afraid.
I think I made him mad today, guys. I think I made him mad. What are my consequences? Are there any consequences?
That kind of question will arouse suspicion. Take care what you ask and to whom.
Vader was not happy with you, babe.
Not happy at all, but I'm really happy that I stood my ground today because that was the last time I'm ever going to be able to be that close to Vader. That looks so realistic. He is the most intimidating meet and greet like anywhere, and I don't know, it's like kind of sad about this whole thing. Are you sad?
I am really sad. I love Vader. Like after Anakin, I love Vader because Vader is Anakin, but they have to put him somewhere else. I feel like this park is not complete unless you can meet Darth Vader. They have a couple of coin collectibles over here. So they have the penny press one here, but here is a Star Wars collectible medallions, and they have 4 of them. They have a really cool Darth Vader, Mando with Grogu, which is my favorite. He is so cute. Chewie, and then all of the droids, R2, 3PO, and BB-8. I wonder if they're gonna put these machines like somewhere else in the park, because they could easily like throw that over in Star Traders, which would be really cool. Let's go take a look at the pennies though. So here's the penny press collectibles. There's actually 8 in here, which is really cool. They're all based off of Star Wars The Force Awakens. So you have Kylo, Rey, BB-8, and Finn, and a Stormtrooper, and different variations of some. And they look neat. It's just like a pressed penny that kind of has like an engraving kind of type effect to it. Now we're going to meet somebody who will be very happy to see us in our get-ups at least, and that is Chewbacca, who at least we still will be able to see over in Galaxy's Edge. But let's see him here, and what's really cool is you get to step into what looks like Yavin over here.
Hi, Chewie. I'm doing great. How are you? That's good. Of course. I'm all I know. Your fur looks very good today. I just want you to know that. Just see that? Just see that? That was very good. Can you do that one more time for our friends? He needs to be in a shampoo commercial. You know, like Pantene's got nothing on Chewie. Don't mind the camera there. We just wanted to bring all our friends with us to say hi to you. I know you're so popular. You hang out here and in Batuu. So at least we'll get to keep saying hi to Chewie and Batuu, which is pretty cool. Ignite the spark. There we go. Thanks, Chewie. It was great to see you.
Good. Kind of like yours, but yours is so much cooler. Multi-purpose, but we kind of match a little bit. I like your bag though. Do you have any snacks in there? Of course. Do you have any porgs in there? No, okay, good.
It is empty in here. They're all packed up, so we're saying goodbye to lunch break for the very last time. If you like hanging out with us, come spend the day with us again to see how you can make the most of your day at Galaxy's Edge. We'll see you there. Bye!